Good afternoon. You are welcome to NTA Channel 12 Comprehensive News for the Deaf in Abeokuta. I am Sheyi Ogunbayo. In Ogun State, an estimate of 46,000 people are living with HIV virus, while 12,644 of them have no access to antiretroviral therapy. As the global community marks World AIDS Day, correspondent Yemi Dalemo examines efforts to achieve 0% HIV prevalence by the year 2030. Available statistics from the Ogun State Action Committee on AIDS revealed that out of the estimated 46.143 people living with HIV/AIDS, 33.489 are on sustained treatment, while 12,654 are yet to be reached. To achieve the joint United Nations HIV/AIDS UNAIDS goal of zero HIV infection in Ogun State, more than 400 testing centers have been established across the 20 local government areas, while some institutions of higher learning in the state have been designated for HIV screening. Out of the 782.005 people tested between the year 2022 and 2023, 21.083 tested positive for the virus. As the world marks the 2023 HIV/AIDS Day, it is important for Nigerians to know their status and avoid the risk factors, while those on antiretrovirals should be consistent with the treatment to achieve the 2030 zero prevalence targets. The involvement of citizens in the decision-making process, especially government programs and policies, cannot be overemphasized. That is why the citizens are engaged in the budget preparation process to endanger development across the states. Yemi Dalemo tells us that the task of preparing the Ogun State budget lies with the Ministry of Finance, with input from other ministry agencies and departments of government. Aside from financing new and existing programs, the budget is the prime instrument for implementing fiscal policy. The town hall meeting allows for participatory and inclusiveness, which is a key component of the Ogun State government budget preparation process, which aligns with goals 10 and 17 of the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). Governor Dapo Abiodun, while presenting the state's 2024 appropriation bill of 703.028 billion naira before the State House of Assembly in Abeokuta, notes that the budget will be financed with both the federal allocation and state estimated GDP of 7.3 trillion naira projected, GDP rate of 3.30% and inflation rate of 24.4%. In the 2024 budget of Ogun State, 209.9 billion naira is embarked for infrastructural development, representing 30% of the total budget, while education is next with 109.2 billion naira, presenting 16% of the budget. A bill seeking rural urban areas electrification and development across Ogun State has passed through second reading in Ogun State of Assembly. Parliamentary correspondent Yemi Dalemo reports that lawmakers note that the bill, when passed into law, will also advocate 40% budgetary allocation for rural and semi-urban development for address rural-urban migration. Lawmakers at plenary first passed the State Revised Medium-Term Expenditure Framework 24 to 2026 and considered the bill on rural and semi-urban areas electrification and development bill. Leading the debate on the bill, Honorable Babatunde Tella, who sponsored the bill, explained that the bill is to address developmental problems at the grassroots and engender overall development of the state. Other lawmakers in their contributions agreed that the 40% budgetary allocation is being proposed in the bill would bring development to the nooks and crannies of the state. Lawmakers representing Ijebu North East, Ipokia, Idiroko, Yewa North 2, Remo North constituency under personal observation informed the House of the challenge in their various constituencies. A 35-year-old Adewale Iseoluwa Akinyele has been paraded by the Ogun State Command of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) for allegedly defiling a 16-year-old girl. Defiling a 16-year-old girl for the past 7 years since she was age 9. While parading the suspect, the Command Public Relations Officer DK Ogbonnaya cautioned parents to be conscious of activities around their daughters and probe when changes around them. Correspondent Kemi Orunsholu Sikiru reports that the suspect Odewale Iseoluwa Akinyele is a lover to victim's mother, whom he also shares a child, was arrested on the 4th of December 2023 after the case was reported by family members that he has been having carnal knowledge of the victim since she was 9 years old. 7 years ago up until now that she is 16 years. Acting on the information, the suspect was picked up by the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit of the NSCDC division at Ofada Mokoloki. The mother was said to have put the victim in the care of the suspect shortly before she relocated from Nigeria in 2017. The victim, who spoke off camera, recollects the event that led to the first time she was defied by the suspect and subsequent ones. Parading the suspect on behalf of the commandant, the Public Relations Officer of the NSCDC Ogun State Command, DK Ogbonnaya, urged parents to always protect their children from those he describes as predators circling within the society and ensure that they probe strange activities around their children. The NSCDC spokesman said after completion of investigations, the suspects will be charged to court for prosecution. Nigerians have been admonished not to be discouraged by the present situation belittling the country, but to be steadfast in their faith in God and obedient to commandments. The General Overseer of El Shaddai Deliverance Church, Ijeun Titun, Abeokuta, Apostle Paul Onoyiga, gave the admonition during a special ordination service for elders, pastors, and other ministers in the church. Lekun Agbode reports that the new ministers have just been ordained as elders, pastors, with a mandate to join forces with other ministers in the vineyard of God for the edification of the church. The General Overseer of El Shaddai Deliverance Church, Apostle Paul Onoyiga, challenged them to see their ordination as a lifetime appointment that can only be corrupted by sins. His message to the congregation, by extension to Nigerians, is to live in accordance with God's standards and expectations. To the newly ordained, it is a call to more responsibility in the household of God. Prayers were ordered for God's intervention in this affair of the nations. Christians have been admonished to always turn to God in time of troubles rather than placing their hopes in humans. Apostle Lawrence Achudime of Victory Life Bible Church gave the admonition during a special Sunday service commemorating the 2023 Women's Convention Thanksgiving and First Sunday of the Month service at the church auditorium located along Ajebo Road, Abeokuta. Kemi Orunsholu Sikiru reports that the mood at the Victory Life Bible Church special service at the congregation gives glory to God for His mercies endureth forever. Citing from the book of Exodus, Apostle Lawrence Achudime encouraged the congregation to maintain their faith in God and their correction with Him to break forth. In celebration of the 2023 Victory Life Bible Church Women's Convention, women from all branches of the church took to the altar to register their thanks, adorning different attires. The special guest, former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Martha Udom, and convener of VLBC Women, Fola Achidime, urged women to be of help to each other in the society, noting that women have a prominent role to play in nation. The theme for the Women's Convention for the year 2023 is Unlimited Joy. The late Iyalode of Yorubaland, Chief Alaba Oluwaseun Lonson's legacy will continue to linger on due to her numerous contributions to humanity, society, and the businesses world, among others. Guests who converge on Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library (OOPL) Abeokuta to celebrate the life and times of the late Iyalode says the vacuum she left will be difficult to fill. Yemi Dalemo was there and now reports. One after the other, the guests eulogized, speaking glowingly of how impacted and inspired them to achieve excellence. For Governor Dapo Abiodun, represented by his deputy Noimot, For Governor Dapo Abiodun, represented by his deputy, that's what. Okay, represented. For Governor Dapo Abiodun, represented by his deputy Noimot Salako Oyedele, his wife Bamidele, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, and Prince Lanre Tejuosho, Iyalode Alaba Lonson wrote her name in gold on the sands of time. The African Church Egba Diocese, in their various songs presentation, reminded of the need to live life worthy of emulation, just as the deceased while alive. The late Iyalode of Yorubaland, who was the first female president of NASIMA, passed on at the age of 72. All is well that ends well, and so it is for the late Iyalode of Yorubaland, Alaba Oluwaseun Lonson. Her family, friends, and associates gathered at the African Church Central of St. James Church, Abeokuta, for her funeral service. Lekon Agbode reports that it is a solemn service with a turnout of clergy and ladies that includes the creme de la creme in Egbaland and beyond the show of Nigeria. They have come to join the families of the late Amazon and Iyalode Alaba Lonson to bid farewell to her as she joins the Saints Triumphant. The primate of the African Church, Most Reverend Julius Abe, reminds the congregation that the death is inevitable and it is imperative for man that he decide which side of the divided he wants at the day of judgment through his action and inactions. With hearts partly consumed by grief for the loss of an esteemed color and a strong woman with a heart of gold. The church, school, and association celebrated her impactful contributions to the society during her lifetime with soul-lifting rendition and elegy. Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun, before he joins the family of the deceased in thanksgiving, extol and virtues of the late Iyalode. The remains of the late Chief Lonson were later interred at the premises of Alaba Lonson Royal College, Kuto, Abeokuta. Her children describe her as a mother in a million. The late Alaba Lonson made an impactful contributions in Rivers area of endeavors. That is all for this week edition. Join us again, same time, same station next week. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.